So I did a lot of research, I talked to a lot of different programs, and this program met my needs. It's very clinically based, it's content based, which is really what I wanted. Even after almost 20 years of practice, I knew there was more that I could learn. And so, again, after the research, this is what I chose.
I chose the LMU DMS program because it was the only clinical program available at the time. All the other programs focused on things like research and education and statistics, and I really wanted something that would enhance my clinical practice.
So the most beneficial part of the DMS program that I've found so far is basically learning the different teaching styles and the different ways to develop curriculum for a program, a PA program.
The clinical aspect of the DMS program is structured in 9 clinically based modules in major specialty areas, with primarily based on cases, with a lot of interaction between students and physicians that are specialized in those areas. What I like about it is probably having so many different people from so many different backgrounds, whether it's students or physicians, that are able to give a lot of input that I might not have access to in other ways.
The instruction we've got from the DMS program into our new program is to develop different ways of what we call spiral curriculum. And that is just a particular way of structuring the curriculum so that the student isn't just getting impacted one time with the material, but they're getting impacted multiple times on a deepening level each time that they come in contact with the information.
The doctors, the professors, my colleagues, my students, they're amazing. This is a cool place because it lets you fail without killing someone. What I mean by that is it's a safe space to make mistakes. And a lot of times when you're in medicine, it's scary to make mistakes because you know someone's life and their family member is at stake. So LMU has really, it's encouraged me, it's made me a better clinician, and it's helped me develop as a person as well.
I did the program to enhance my clinical skills, to become a more well-rounded clinician. I think the program will benefit me in those ways through what I've learned through the modules, through exposure to different clinicians, physicians, a more complete picture of medicine. I think probably one of the most beneficial things is having come into the program with a few years of experience. Now I have a framework for the information that I'm learning in the program, whereas in PA school, didn't quite have the experience or framework to know where I was going to use the information that I was learning. Now that I'm in this program with the experience that I have, the information and education is more valuable because there's an application for it.
During the DMS program, we do what's called a scholarly project or a research project, and that is done around the medical education arena, and just learning how that research is done, how to do it effectively, and then how to understand the results of different studies has been a real help in developing our program.
So one of the biggest impacts that LMU has had on my career, a few years ago, I started doing locums. Locums is where you travel and take positions in different places. Because that's out of my area, it's scary. So LMU's program curriculum has given me so much more confidence because I am going into space that I'm just unfamiliar with, parts of the country, the cultures are very different. Y'all, I feel so good about the things I've learned and being able to use them in these different settings, which really allows me to travel more and to experience so many more things and get so much more out of my license and my career and my life. And that really has made such a difference, LMU's program has, in my ability to move forward and propel my career.
The program will benefit me in those ways through what I've learned, through the modules, through exposure to different clinicians, physicians, a more complete picture of medicine. I think probably one of the most beneficial things is having come into the program with a few years of experience. Now I have a framework for the information that I'm learning in the program, whereas in PA school, didn't quite have the experience or framework to know where I was going to use the information that I was learning. Now that I'm in this program with the experience that I have, the information and education is more valuable because there's an application for it.